When is the best time to buy? As a smart investor looking to make smart money for your investment, when do you think is the best time to buy? Capital gain precisely. What is capital gain? Capital gain simply means the difference between what you bought when you bought and how much you are selling after a while. Now, when is the best time for you to buy? If you listen to me to the end of this video, I am going to show you when is the best time for you to buy. My name is Vivian Woye Adeze. If you're coming across my video for the first time, I am your real estate expert. I make videos like this to educate you on real estate and so you don't make mistakes. Now let's dive right into it. I'll briefly explain this scenario for a better understanding. Now, when a developer acquires a property that he wants to sell, now the first thing that happens is they get to register that property, correct? Now, let's say registration is done, you get your deed, your registered survey and all. Now, at this point, you still need to register for your CFO, other papers that you need to get settled. Now, for a developer, registering a CFO, I mean, it's an acre, is a large amount of land. Registering a CFO land, it's not easy. It's not a small money per se. So at this point, these developers tend to, put out these lands for sale for a pre-launch price. That is where we get the pre-launch price. For a pre-launch price of maybe, let's say the estate is worth 5 million, but they put it out for a price of 2 million naira in order to, get funds to register that property properly. Now, at this point, people buy these properties and they get enough funds to register that land as a CFO land. Now, at the point where this land has been registered as a CFO land, the value of this property increases. Now, if there's any little development that comes around that location, the value also tends to increase. Now, at this point, I don't want to go further in explaining this scenario. I think this short explanation is enough for you to know when exactly you're supposed to invest in a property. Now, at this point, when the land is registered duly, it has a CFO, there is a little development around that area, the price of these properties increase. Now, when do you think is the best time for you to invest? As someone that wants to make a good capital gain, the best time for you to invest is at the point of the pre-launch price. When these developers are trying to get funds for their CFO documentation, this is when you need to invest. When there's a pre-launch price, when there's a promo price, or when there's a distress price. Now, at the end of this video, my aim is to educate you, is to inform you that most times you don't have to wait till the price of the property goes up. That is not when you make the most smart decision or you make the most capital gain. The way you make the most capital gain as an intelligent investor or a smart investor is when you have the pre-launch price sale. Now, I am bringing to you one of our property that it's selling for 5.950, which is still on a pre-launch sale, and that is Divine Acres Estate, just along the Nike Lake axis. Now, we all know the Nike Lake axis is a trending development site, so it is not somewhere that you have to sleep on. It is an opportunity for you to grab. Now, Divine Acres comes with deed of assignment as a title, registered surveyor, and an irrevocable power of attorney. It is a livable estate. It is a place where you can invest and lock in your money. It is 15 minutes away from the Nike Lake Resort and 5 minutes away from the Madoka University. It is well accessible. So if you're ready to make smart and intelligent decisions, call me on the phone number on your screen. Let us take you for an inspection so you can see what Divine Acres looks like, how beautiful it is, and lock in your money. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.